I want to clear up some things about the idea of you needing a manager. I need a manager to do this. I need a manager to do that. If I had a manager to manage my career, which, no offense for the most of you, you don't have a career yet because you're not generating any money, okay? And I don't want to be mean or anything like that, but I was talking with some of my Fanbase University members, and we were talking about automating social media and how it's a lot of work to, keep posting every single day, and it's time consuming, and just being on that kind of content treadmill. And I don't even want to call it that, because I would like to think that you enjoy promoting your music and it's fun, but I do know that it's a lot of work, just like me shooting these videos. I shoot a video almost every day for Smart Music Business and also for my Manifest channel for my music, right? And we were talking about hiring that out and hiring a social media manager out or a content creator, because I was saying that I'm about to hire somebody to go through my 20 years plus of music videos, content, lyric videos, all this stuff, and just schedule all these posts, and to make sure that I have content coming out on top of whatever it is that I'm doing. Like, I had a new song released today, and so I was posting about it yesterday, I was posting about it today, and I only post about it once today. I should be posting multiple times, you know what I mean, and just keep it out there and keep it out there. And again, part of that's because I get busy, and I don't have a big enough team, and I've got a lot of people that work for me, right? Like, I have a lot of contractors, right? But what I know that I need, and you'll need eventually, is to hire someone full time. That's like, but you got to make sure you have enough tasks, and you know what it is that you want them even to do. Because I was saying to one of the students that I was coaching, is like, look, even if you hire somebody out, you're still going to have to give them the vision. You're going to have to tell them what to post, when to post, what's the style, like what you want things to look like, and really still be the driving force. Like, you're still in the business. And this would be the same thing if you hired a manager. And I talked about, I think in my book Fighter, and I talked about it in my book From Red to Black. Go read both of those on Amazon. And because I talk about the idea, when I had a manager, man, I was always, every single manager, I was always chasing them down, telling them to do this, telling them to do that, telling them to do this. And some of them, there's one guy that actually did really, really good, and he was pretty proactive. But for the most part, man, I was chasing these guys down. They were not doing a lot of the things that I wanted them to do. And that's unfortunately why I fired them, because they didn't do what I wanted them to do. And a manager really probably shouldn't be focused on some of these smaller things that I wanted done, even though they're super important. They should be focused on like really big level, high level deals, like getting on massive tours, massive TV film placements, like really big, high leverage things, not these small things. And so what I want to say is, I want to encourage you, my hand's getting sore, they're holding that. I want to encourage you that you can hire it out yourself. You can hire out a team member on Upwork, on Fiverr, and you start being the business owner, you start being the manager, and you hire this out yourself, and figure out what your content calendar is. And this is something that I'm going to be working on for my business, so that I'm constantly just smashing out content. Like, I've even got, now we've been doing Smart Music Business 7 years. I got 7 years of YouTube content. We never posted on Instagram. Like, I rarely post this on Instagram. And not that I don't like Instagram, I love Instagram, but like, I don't really have the time to go post this on there as well. But I could hire somebody to post it on Instagram, and so it posts on Facebook, so I'm getting a double hit, right? And this is to leverage my time, and it's something that should definitely be hired out for me. It should definitely be something hired out for you. You shouldn't be doing those things at the beginning. Yes, you got to do everything, but you want to get your time back. Like, even like me shooting this video, I'm doing it because it'll live on YouTube forever, and it's providing value. And then hopefully eventually you'll join my $5,000 training. It is the goal, to build trust. And I know this thing will live forever, so that's what I like about more YouTube or versus, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. And those are all great platforms. I'm not hating on them at all, but I know videos live on YouTube a lot longer, and they pay me right away as well too. So I feel like there's more value. And this is for for my music stuff as well too. Like it just pays me more, right? But the point is, I could be doing higher leveraged activities, right? Like, and you could be doing that too. Like, you know, me shooting this video, and definitely like that's why I don't even edit the beginnings of them, but this video should just go up to a Dropbox folder and then done. And you need to think about like what videos can you upload to YouTube for your music brand, so that it's just done. You put them in a folder and someone edits them and uploads them, does the thumbnail, does everything, and you don't even touch it anymore. So you can just go doing the most highest level tasks possible. But you need to be able to create a content machine. As artists, as musicians, we have more content than anyone else, but the content has to be dope, first of all. The music has to be dope, it has to be good. But you need to make sure you're having dope thumbnails, dope parts of the edits, and just constantly smashing that content. It was Grant Cardone who said today that it's not who's the best, but who's the best known. You know, who's not the best, but who's the best known. If they don't know you, they can't flow you. And if fans don't know who you are, don't even know your music exists, they ain't gonna come to your shows, they ain't gonna buy your merch, they ain't gonna listen to your music, and that's because they don't know you. We hit a milestone today. I think I shared this on one of the coaching calls, was that we hit, and it's not even out yet, but one of my biggest songs hit 18,000 streams the first day it came out. That's about as high as we've got. And right now, this new song we released hit 23,000 streams in one day. So we got a nice $5,000 stream boost, which I'm really thankful for and excited about. And it's the idea that we're growing, man. I want to grow. And you need to be looking at your numbers and saying, hey, how many streams did we get first day last time? How many emails do we have last month? How many emails do we have this month? How many monthly listeners did you have last month? How many do you have today? Like, is there growth? Because if you're not growing, you're falling behind, right? There's none of this. It doesn't just stay like this. You're either going down, because you got to understand the market is growing. And if you're not at least growing with the market, because Spotify is growing, Spotify is probably growing like, I'll bet you 10 to 20, maybe even 30% a year. So if you're not even growing at least 30% a year and staying with the trend, you're definitely going down. So if like the market, the music market, the streaming market, if Spotify is growing 30% a year, and you had 100 monthly listeners last year, and this year you've only got 130, you know what I'm saying? You've barely grown, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've barely stayed up with it, you know what I'm saying? So like you want to think like, okay, what's my growth plan, right? Now look, if you want coaching one-on-one, just private with me, you can go to smartmusicbusiness.com/coaching. We're going to be doing a 5-day challenge soon, where I'm going to show you how to 10x your fan base over the next 5 days. It's going to be live. There'll be a VIP version so that you can ask questions, but that's only if you join the VIP. It won't be for the regular. But I'm going to teach you for 5 days how to grow your fan base. So I want you to look out for that. If you're not on my email list, make sure you join the email list, subscribe to the channel, go read Spotify Profits, learn how we're going to hit 1 million monthly listeners this year. Go read the Music Marketing and Promotions Guide. Definitely Fighter, 5 Keys to Conquering Fear. But like, don't quit, man. Stay in this game. Do not stop. You know, music works. The music industry works. It's what's allowed me to have this freedom right now, to have my feet in the hot tub and be chilling and releasing songs while I'm on vacation. It's kind of like a work/vacation. And guess what? I'm gonna write off this whole thing. Why? Because I'm working at the same time, having fun, enjoying, and getting the tax write-off at the same time. And so I'm trying to work smart and not dumb. I also want to let you know that this video and podcast is sponsored by VisionCityArt.com. If you need design done, like really good design for your music, for your single covers, go to VisionCityArt.com so you can get a full campaign put together. It's my wife. She's been killing it. All right. We just did this new cover called Nemesis, and she made it as a t-shirt design, did promo stuff for it, and has just been killing it. Okay. It's a boutique agency. You know, we're not the cheapest, and that's because I like to think we're the best, and you can't be the best if you're the cheapest. Okay. So go to VisionCityArt.com, go book a package. I think she's got like a bronze, silver, gold, and a platinum package. Go find the one that's right for you, and get your art and your design looking proper. And let's blow up this year. I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. Peace, y'all.